Welcome to What the Wrestling, the podcast where you break down the biggest moments, hottest takes, and the wildest stories from the world of pro wrestling. Whether you're a diehard fan or just stepping into the squared circle, we're here to give you the real scoop on everything happening in the ring.
I'm your host, RJD, and we're about to take a ride through the latest and greatest in pro wrestling. Get ready for all our hot takes, deep dives, and all the wrestling you never knew you needed.
Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button and join What the Wrestling family so you never miss an episode. Now let's step into the ring.
You're listening to the What the Wrestling podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
You already know what time it is. AEW, WWE. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot, aka a lot going on at the moment. And we're going to keep the ball rolling. And we are going to talk about what in the holy hell is going on with Ricky Starks. We're going to talk about Survivor Series and what I think is coming next. And we are going to keep the ball rolling. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's go. Yes. Tis I, RJD here. Welcome to What the Wrestling, the show that brings you all things wrestling. Man, oh man, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to get into as always. But first things first, hit the goddamn like button. I don't know if you can hear my ding, but hit the like button anyway. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. What the Wrestling. Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. And I am thinking about going back. Let's get that out of here. I am thinking about going back to Spotify and Anchor. I'm thinking about it. I know a lot of people listen to things on the go, audio form. Not everything has to be in video form. So I'm thinking about it, but we'll see. I will get back to it when the time comes. And obviously we're going to work on this music, but you know, I like the music in the back. I like the music behind me. You know what I'm saying? But, man, let's get into it. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everything is okay. Thanksgiving is mañana. If you celebrate it, hopefully you get together with friends and family and you enjoy some good food, some people you haven't spoke to in a long time, rekindle some relationships in the family. Make sure to check up on people, see how they're doing. Always check up on your people at least once a month just to keep that door open, see what's going on. As far as if you don't celebrate it, not your thing, don't worry about it. Still, get together with your people, get together with your family, watch some wrestling, watch some football, watch some basketball, whatever's coming on tomorrow. Enjoy yourself and chill out. So, enough of that. Let's talk about what in the hell is going on with Ricky Starks. I have no idea. Listen, Ricky Starks is on Chris Van Vliet.
Nope.
Shout out to Chris Van Vliet, Don DeMarco to him. And he had a lot to say. And you know what? First things first, I want to say not Chris Van Vliet, Ricky Starks. I want to say I commend you on the way you answered some of those questions. And I commend you on the way you held yourself down. You're still employed by AEW. You don't want to go around just disrespecting the people that you're employed with, but you want to be authentic and honest and speak on it. So I applaud him for the way he answered these questions, because he answered them and he didn't disrespect the people that he worked for. He just said, yo, listen, this is what it is. It makes no sense, but I'm ready and willing and able. So just a little snippet of what he said in Chris Van Vliet. So he said, he was asked the question and he said as follows, in quotes, March was my last match. I've been home. I've been healthy. Never was injured. I did have a stinger. I got a stinger in that match against Top Flight in March. I got immediately checked out and everything was fine, but I was concerned at the time. So that just happened. So that happened. And I just went home. That's kind of where it's been at. I've just been home. It's kind of a mind fuck, because I'm in my prime, and it sucks when you're on such a momentum, riding the wave, doing the work and doing stuff, and then just to be at home for so long, you're kind of like, whoa, it kind of throws you off. I'm not meant to be at home. I'm not meant to be a homebody in this current phase of my life. I'm not meant to just be chilling at home, doing the thing that I've been busting my ass to do for the past 13 years. I want to stop there. Ricky Starks is in the prime of his life. He's got the look. He's got the mic skills. He's got the star quality potential. He does have it. Everything they gave him in AEW that maybe they could have gave to somebody else, he made it work. FTW title, even he said it. I deserve more than 50 seconds to talk to y'all. They gave me this belt and they said it was a noose, and I changed it around. I'm paraphrasing his promo, but if you watch AEW, you know what I'm talking about. He said, I deserve more than 50 seconds to talk to y'all, or something like that. And he's right. And he organically got over. He was on the rise. He got the Owen Hart joint. So he was doing big things, and then all of a sudden, nothing. Now, why is that? We don't know. It makes no sense. But what I will say is, if Tony Khan is keeping him at home because they think that he's going to go to WWE,
You stupid.
come on, what are we doing? You don't need to do that. Like, if a brother leaves, he leaves. Did WWE not use Bryan Danielson when he was about to leave? Did Edge not get used when he was about to leave and he didn't sign a contract? Did they just put him on the shelf for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 months because, oh, he might go to AEW. We're not going to use him. Come on, man. Listen, you want to extend his contract and tack on time because he missed time with injury. That happens all the time. Every freaking promotion does it. AEW did it. WWE did it. Okay, fine. But what people didn't do is have time tacked on and then not be used. I don't recall when they just added time to somebody and then, oh, we're just not going to use them. Like, yeah, they'll add time onto you, but they'll use you. They might use you and make you the gatekeeper, and you might be losing a lot, but at least they're using you. You're not just like off of TV. You know how many people probably DM this brother like, yo, Ricky, you hurt? Even he said it, Chris Van Vliet, in the interview. He's like, yeah, people DM me all the time like, hey, man, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're not hurt. He's like, I'm not hurt. I'm just at home. And honestly, it sucks because, okay, yes. Matter of fact, let's just talk about it.
You stupid.
People say, he said in the interview, oh, somebody came up to me and they said, oh, well, you went to the Royal Rumble, you went to whatever, WrestleMania. I forget which one he said. And he was like, oh, that's not a good look. And he was like, we have people on TV openly talking about the other company, but it's a bad look that my security footage got leaked somehow and it got posted. And I was trying to be incognito and it got leaked. But that's a bad look to go support my friend. But we have people on live television talking about the competition. But what I'm doing is a bad look. Please make that make sense.
You stupid.
That makes no sense. And then he's like, get the hell out of here, which is absolutely right. That makes no sense. That's stupid. And then on top of that, he goes and he's obviously he probably asked for permission to go. Tony Khan said it was cool. He's at WrestleMania up in the skybox. He's happy for his friend. Great. He's happy for his friend. Let me ask you a question. Was Bayley punished for going to watch Sasha Banks and Naomi? Was she punished for going to watch Mercedes Moné win the title or going to do that? No, they had their hoodies on. They were in a corner and they were just chilling, like, because they understand they don't want to be filmed over there, but they went to support their friend. It's independent contractor. It's not slave. So at the end of the day, you're an independent contractor. You should be able to go and get the hell up and go as you please and go when you want to go see your friend who's in the other company, go see your friend. Because let me ask you a question. If there was a freaking funeral, it wouldn't matter. Now, I know you probably say, oh, it's not on live TV and they cool. But these guys are friends outside. If something happened, you're going to talk to your friends, regardless of whoever the hell they work for. And technically, you're an independent contractor. You could go wherever the hell you want. But I think that was stupid that somebody said that to him. It's not a bad look. It's not like he's openly disrespecting his people that he works for. He's going to support his friend. He's incognito. He's up in the skybox. You know who was next to him? Dustin. And Dustin does a hell of a lot for AEW backstage. So you're not going to let Dustin support his own brother? Come on, man. Let's not be stupid here. Come on.
You stupid.
Let's not be stupid. But at the end of the day, it still makes no sense. It's still dumb. And I still don't like it. I think these brothers should be able to do what they want. At the end of the day, Ray Phoenix got time added on. And these brothers were they were going straight to NXT or straight to WWE. And they wanted that big money. And they got time added on. Now, I get that. That I understand. You want to add on time. But at the end of the day, when's the last time you saw the Lucha Bros? Don't worry, I'll wait. You haven't seen them in forever. And that sucks. Once again, that sucks. It makes no sense. Why have you? AEW needs a shot in the arm right now. Why are we not putting people on TV that can be used, that are able-bodied, that want to work? You're just telling them, why are you paying people to stay home? For all of that, let them go. If you ain't going to use them anyway, let them go. Let them go be wherever they want to be. Like, have a conversation. I don't want anybody working for me that don't want to be there. If you don't want to be here, you can go. Goodbye. Go be happy. Go out. Like, it doesn't have to be no hard feelings. If you don't want to be here, you can leave. Like, it's that simple. Let them go do what they want to do over there. Because the people that want to be here, we're going to make this place the best that it can be, regardless of anything. So I think that's stupid, but let's keep it going. So he was then asked why he thinks he's not being used. And he said, and I quote, "Beats me. I could have 1,000 theories about what's really going on. The fact of the matter is that if I don't have a definitive answer. I can't just make up an answer for people just to assume. Would I love to know the exact reason? For sure. Do I have speculations about why? Absolutely. But that does nothing to speak on things that I speculate. Does nothing for the situation." I said that completely wrong. My bad. That does nothing to speak on things that I speculate. Oh no, I said it right. I'm bugging. I'm like, that sounded crazy coming from it. So I think it's just a matter of it sucks. It's been a very cold day here in Austin. It's been a very cold day. It may have been cold for the past 9 months, not sure, but thankfully I have a sweater and I'm always ready to keep the warmth going. Hold on for 1 second. All right. We back. We had some technical difficulties, but it's over now. My bad. I got a call and then things got crazy, but we fixed it. We back. But back to what I was saying. So after Chris Van Vliet was asked, he also asked Ricky, when he was asked if he felt like time away was a punishment, Starks denied it. He said, listen, and I quote, "I don't think that's ever crossed my mind of like you're being punished because that wouldn't serve me well at all to think like that. it would have made me, I would be depressed and angry. That wouldn't serve me. And at the end of the day, that's the next thing I want to get into, because it's like, is he being punished? Is he being punished? We don't know if he's being punished. This is crazy because obviously he was a big CM Punk fan. Not big CM Punk fan. Let me not say that. CM Punk helped him. It was, instrumental in him being on Collision and trying to get him over, and he would help him backstage. But there's a lot of people CM Punk hurt that we have not seen. We haven't seen Danhausen. We have CM Punk also helped Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter was on fire. She was on fire when she got hurt. And now she's back in the mid card. And I mean, TK don't really focus on women's wrestling anyway, but now it's even Jamie Hayter is like floundering in the mid card, and that woman was on fire. There was talk of her being world champion. She was right there. She probably would have been world champion. I mean, her, Britt Baker, they could have told that story. Britt Baker has obviously got crap going on backstage, and it's like, what are we doing? What the hell is going on here? And I don't understand. FTR? Bruh, Epic. What are we talking about? We haven't seen FTR. I haven't seen FTR forever. Are they? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm glad those brothers got the time off, because FTR organically got over. I mean, everybody knew they were great from NXT Black and Gold. Obviously, the bull crap that they had them doing in WWE before they left was garbage. But everybody, that wasn't their fault. That was Vince's fault. But everything that they did in AEW got over on their own. Hard work, dedication, because they bust their ass day in, day out, and the fans recognize real. The fans recognize these guys are amazing. They put on amazing matches with the Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros and everybody else. Tag team division was on fire. They're the biggest CM Punk supporters. We got stuff going on with Punk. Obviously, Punk is gone now. Where the hell is FTR? They start losing. Now we don't see them. Jamie Hayter, I mean, we see her on the pre-show. She came back on the pre-show. The pre-show? The pre-show? You couldn't get her to come back on the main card, or just save it for Dynamite if you're going to have her come back on the goddamn pre-show. And now it's like she's missing something. Like she had it. It was rolling. Yeah, she got hurt. It happens. And she was out for a long time. But they could have plug and play. So they could have plug and played her right back to where she was, and nothing. Now, Ricky Starks also is sitting at home when he wants to work. He's able-bodied. And yet you can't do nothing with that guy who knows how to talk, with that guy who looks like that, with that guy who people actually like, and people miss Ricky Starks. He had things going on with Powerhouse Hobbs and Team Taz, and then he wins the Owen, and he's doing all this other stuff. Then he had the great strap match with Bryan Danielson that elevated him again. Then he was rocking out on Collision with Punk, but you got nothing for that guy? Come on, man. Get out of here. We don't believe you. We don't believe that. And I don't understand why. Just use the brother. Use him. Put him on TV. And make sure, I mean, listen, even if you use him as a gatekeeper, put him in something meaningful. I mean, Bryan Danielson, he was in WrestleMania. Yeah, he lost. He got stacked up. Went to AEW, not a problem. Okay, he lost on the way out, which is what you're supposed to do. He got stacked up. But was there the WWE not use him because, he doesn't want to resign, so yeah, just make him a butterfly. Yeah. And put wings on him. And we'll call him the American Butterfly. Come on, man. What are we talking about? No, none of that crap happened. He went to WrestleMania. He went forth for the title. He lost. Showed up to AEW shortly after. No problem. So I don't understand what's going on there with Mr. Ricky Starks. But I think this is grade A bull-ish. Grade A bull-ish. And it sucks. It's disgusting. And they need to get their ish together because this is not right. Ricky Starks, Like I said, I commend him on the way he handled it and answered that question, because I'm glad he didn't shit on his own promotion. But he was like, I don't know what's going on. I guess we'll see. And I respect that. You don't want to dump on the place that you're working currently. So shout out to Ricky. We hope to see you soon. And if you roll into NXT, when you roll into NXT or WWE, whatever, it's going to be all in when you get over there. And then people are going to be so happy. They're going to know who you are. And when you get there, it's going to be a whole problem. Because once they see what Ricky can do and how good he is, man, listen. Just like Ethan Page, they weren't doing nothing with him. He went to NXT, and he's doing his thing down there. So shout out to Ricky. Hopefully everything works out and he gets the hell up out of that contract. And the Lucha Bros, too. They might tone them down a little bit, but at the end of the day, even Ricochet said, I was still doing all the things I was doing on the indies. It is what it is. They didn't tone down anything. So the Lucha Bros are charismatic as hell. They don't even need to speak no English. They're charismatic on their own. So we'll see what happens. So let's talk about this Survivor Series preview. We got L.A. Knight, versus Shinsuke Nakamura. And we just need to put y'all with something because we need L.A. Knight to do something. Ever since he got the title, they haven't been doing really nothing with him. So hopefully we get something going here. I predict LA Knight will win. Braun Breaker versus Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. Braun Breaker, the IC title. Sheamus is the one title he's never held, and he really wants that title. He ain't getting it that night. I don't see it. Braun Breaker probably pins Kaiser to win. Gunther, a.k.a. Walter. Well, it's not Walter. This is Gunther now. Shout out to Gunther. Hated the name change back then. Remember when he was Walter? He was just smacking the crap out of everybody. Gunther versus Damian Priest. Another hard-fought match. I think it's going to be another banger after a banger. Another banger for these two. But in the end, Gunther will win. Then we got Rhea, Bianca, Naomi, Io Sky, and Bayley versus Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, Candice LeRae in War Games. And Belair's team has the early advantage after Bayley helped her beat Nia Jax. I don't see the baby faces winning here. I don't see it. I don't see the baby faces winning. And who knows? Maybe we get a cash in or something. Maybe we get a cash in and Tiffany Stratton. I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on if you place this first. I guess the women open the show and then the men close the show. That would be dope. That would be awesome. So I don't, you could cash in at any time. So do the baby faces lose and then Tiffany Stratton whacks Nia Jax over the head and then gets the title? I don't know. They could be ballsy and do something like that. Who knows? But we will see what happens there. Then we got the OG Bloodline. Now, there might be more matches added, so I'm doing this before AEW Dynamite on Wednesday, so who knows what's going to happen. So just know that I'm doing this before Dynamite. But OG Bloodline, Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Uso for a night, and CM Punk versus the New Bloodline. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and the Tongans, Tamatonga, and Tongaloa. I and Bronson Reed, Big Bronson Reed. I got the OG Bloodline getting their win back here. Maybe Jey Uso gets the pin, and then they could continue from there. And then you got the Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns stuff. You got the Sami Zayn, Roman. You got the Roman Reigns and CM Punk going at each other. Who's the real Paul Heyman guy? You got CM Punk and Seth Rollins. That's going to come to fruition soon. Maybe at Mania. Please let Phil Brooks, a.k.a. CM Punk, not get hurt in this match. Please. Thank you. So we'll see what happens. But that's my predictions on that. So with that being said, apologize for that little hiccup. As for me, I am out. Everybody be safe. I'm out of here. Enjoy. Peace.